straight off the NFL.com, the football operations/operations. So this is official. The competition committee has passed for 1 year changes to the kickoff play. The ball is kicked from the 35-yard line, same as the current rule. Safety kicks would be from the 20-yard line, same as the current rule. The alignment, all kicking team players other than the kicker will line up with 1 foot on the receiving team's 40-yard line. The kicker cannot cross the 50-yard line until the ball touches the ground or the player in the landing zone or end zone. Okay. So pretty much to the ball hits the ground or the player catches it. The player catch the ball or whatever. All right. Can't go no more. The 10 kicking team players. Now, this is besides the kicker, obviously. I just wanted to make sure people clear on that. Any casuals that's out there watching. Oh my God, getting a call. Hold on. Right in the middle of a show, too. That's horrible. Give me a second. All right. The 10 kicking team players cannot move until the ball hits the ground or player in the landing zone. The receiving team will line up as follows: set up zone, a 5-yard area from the 35 to the 30-yard line, where at least 9 receiving team players must line up. At least 7 players with their foot on the 35-yard line, restraining line with alignment, requirements, outside numbers to the hashes and the inside hashes. Players not on the restraining line must be lined up in setup zone outside the hash marks. Okay. Y'all following? You follow? You good? We good out there? All players in the setup zone cannot move until the kick has hit the ground or a player in the landing zone or the end zone. A maximum of 2 returners may line up in the landing zone and can move at any time prior to or during the kick. All right. Now I'll keep the landing zone. We'll move on to that. We'll stay with the alignment for right now. How you feeling about the lineup and the alignment and with what I just read so far, bro? Like how you feeling with that? How you feeling that?
Well, I went to actually go watch, a clip of the XFL doing it, and obviously it looks
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah,
I said, I mean,
yeah,
it does. It looks weird.
yeah. Call it what it is.
Um,
Call it.
I'm gonna be honest. Now that I actually look at it, I don't think I'm gonna like this.
You don't think you're gonna like it?
No, I don't think I'm gonna like it. Because I mean, you used to something for so long, and the XFL is doing something unique to draw fans to that. And I was looking at obviously XFL. They've only been back in existence what like 3 years now, and they've literally had 3 kickoff
Hmm.
returns for touchdowns since that. And obviously, this is what the rule was implemented to do to make kickoffs more entertaining. Because I think the numbers where they had 97% of their kicks returned versus about 23% in the NFL. So obviously, that's a a huge difference. But
Right,
just
big.
looking at it, it doesn't. It's hard on the eyes. It's hard on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
It'll be because you have of some amateurs and some pros doing it, and it's not ran by a full team of professionals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you think that? I think that it may look a little more little different in the NFL versus the XFL, if that makes sense. Um.
I understand. Yeah, I understand where the
Okay.
vantage point that you're bringing it from, but I'm just talking about just like the initial, like the start of it, like before he even
Mhm.
kicks it off. Like, okay, no one is flanking the kicker.
Right.
All right, he kicks the ball, the guy catches the ball. Like, I understand the whole
And they
aspect of
move.
art. Now you're blocking it up. Like, okay, I see that, but I'm just talking about like just the aesthetics before he kicks it off. And I'm like, I don't know. And then again, and then it gets to the point to, all right, well, how well is the blocking gonna be? Because really,
Mhm.
y'all are right there. The guy catches a crease,
Mhm.
and he just got the kicker to beat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
it kind of takes away from some of the dynamic things about like returns that we've seen. Like you see a guy that breaks it and a guy may track him down from the opposite side of the field. Whereas now, since they're
Mhm.
so close to each other, y'all are literally right there. Once he breaks the first wave, like
He gone.
he gone. So
He
I
gone.
mean, quite possibly you probably could see more. Obviously, XFL has had 3 returns, and like you
I
said, you
think when
got
we see this,
amateurs and you got former pro.
hmm
So actually, maybe I could actually see a situation where there are actually more touchdowns. I could see that just because, like you say, you got guys that like that's their specialty, that's their job to set up kickoff and kick returns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
now,
But I think
now,
the
mhm.
return teams to me now may have to do a little bit more work because obviously the kickoff team is like, okay, what is that? And like what happens with that in an onside kick situation? Like, do they go back to normal play then? Like, how does that work?
Right. I was probably getting to the onside kick rule and all that. I didn't read up on that. I was just
Okay.
reading the
Okay.
so so
I mean, was really that's all we were brought up anyway. We just just to
so
talk about the kickoff rule.
yeah. So the alignment, because it's the formations, right? So they're gonna play with these formations. A smart special teams coach is going to set up a formation to where you're not going to be able to where you're still going to be able to contain the returner, and vice versa. The receiving team is going to set up in a way to where it's going to try to benefit them and to running the kickoff back, and I think it helps with the engagement with the game, and making the kickoff a little bit more interesting. But I think it also adds a different element, and we're gonna see one of these special team coaches actually play with these alignments on the team, because remember I read like the setup zone in a 5 yard area from the 35 to the 30 yard line. At least 9 receiving team players must line up there. So where do you can line up the others any other way that you want them to, correct?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
right, you know what I'm saying? And then at least 7 players with their foot on the 35 yard line, restraining line, on the kickoff. And then where does the other 3 or 4 go? You know what I mean? So you possibly can see a different formations where there's 7 guys up front and then there's 3 deep safeties, kind of like a prevent kind of defense or something. Your 3 best tacklers back there. I think they're going to play with this formation, and I think we're going to see something exciting to us. Like I said, that the XFL may not been able to implement that as fast, or I don't know why they didn't, but obviously they had the rules. But I think in a professional in a national football league where these special team coaches know that special teams make or break games. Special teams is a very important aspect of the game. I don't care what nobody says. I play special teams. I was a special teams the specialist and in semi-professional football. And I took pride in that. I really did. I was a gunner. And look, special teams is an important aspect. If we got down there, we got a good kick. I knew we was getting a good kick. If I made that tackle on a 10
Great
yard
field
line or
position.
deeper, right?
Yeah.
That was great field position for us, right? You know what I mean? So, and I think we're going to play with that. And I think we probably may will see a lot more nice returns. But then again, like I said, they're going to play with these alignment rules because you can set these guys up in almost a defense type of look. What are we going to see? Because they saying that they have to at least be close to the yard line, and then these guys. So can you have because they're what they're calling it is a restraining line. So you can't pass this line until a certain kickoff. So we can see 4 guys here. You could possibly set them up in the 3-4-4-3. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
play with the alignments was what I'm saying. And then when we're talking about, you came up with a good question, bro, as far as the onside kick goes. So here it is. No fair catch or signal is allowed. Officials will blow the play dead. If conditions cause the ball to fall off the tee twice, then the kicker will be allowed to use a kicking stick to keep the ball in place. The closest covering official will pick up the stick immediately after kick. Onside kick. The fourth quarter begins. The team trailing has the opportunity to declare an onside kick to the officials. The current onside kick rules would apply if the onside kick goes beyond the setup zone untouched. Kicking team penalized for what is that UNS? I have no unreturnable. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I'm
I,
lost there. There's no and
I,
there's no guide for that word up here. UNS. If somebody out there knows what that is, please let me know. Um, yeah, for real. So I'll start over. The current onside kick rules would apply if onside kick goes beyond the setup zone untouched. Kicking team penalized for the UNS. Return team would start the drive at the 20-yard line. Ooh, ooh. Hmm. Okay. All right. So penalties. The setup zone and landing zone will not change, with any penalties that carry over to kickoffs. Alignment of the 10 kickoff team players and all receiving players would not change. Only the spot of the kick would move. Penalties on scoring plays will not carry over and will be taken on the try. Penalties on the try may carry over, and if they do, only the placement of the kicker will change. Safety kick. Okay, I don't know if that was going to come up, Quest. So I'll read the safety kick. The kick will be from the 20-yard line, and the kicker will have the option to use the T, the setup zone, and the landing zone will not change. Approve rulings. The special teams working group will continue to work with the officiating department to examine any necessary approved rulings and or additional language that may be necessary to support this new rule. This language will be vetted with the clubs, circulated for the comment to all clubs, and finalized by the May meeting for the membership. So any questions out there? I kind of just went through the miscellaneous there. The landing zone, I don't know. I didn't touch on that. I don't know if y'all want me to touch on the landing zone. I thought from what I'm quick reading through, pretty much with the landing zone, I'll just leave it there. It was explained kind of in alignment a little bit, I thought, but I mean it's on there. So um from what I'm reading, man, I mean it's like I said, it's gonna be an interesting thing to look at, man. It's gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna see some good things, but I'll read through it anyway, just because landing zone. Landing zone is the area between the receiving team's goal line and its 20-yard line. Any kick that hits short of the landing zone, treated like a kickoff out of bounds, and the ball will be spotted. The ball will be spotted on the 40-yard line. Play would be blown dead as soon as the kick lands short of the landing zone. Any kick that hits in the landing zone must be returned. Any kick that hits in the landing zone and then goes into the end zone must be returned or down by the receiving team. If down, then touchback to the 20-yard line. Kick hits in the end zone, stays in bounds, returned or downed. If down, then touchback to the 30-yard line. Oh, okay. So it's still alive. So what that's saying is still a live ball, right, bro? Is that what I'm getting?
yeah, yeah.
Still a
That's
live
what I'm.
ball. Okay, well, I mean, oh, okay, that's interesting. Any kick that goes out of the back of the end zone in the air or out of bounds is a touchback to the 30-yard line. Ooh, so like I said, so yeah, we definitely gonna see some kickoff returns, and we're definitely gonna see some funky formations out there. I mean, at least if Truck and Chubby could come up here and come up with some interesting ways to line up the linemen, I'm sure that these professional special team coaches will definitely mastermind this and give us some exciting ways to look at this. And um, look, we may not like it now, but this is like that song, right? This is like that song that comes on that you just don't like, and you're just so tired of hearing it, and then you hear it again, and you just start humming it. Uh, and you just keep hearing it, like okay,
Yeah, yeah,
and you just keep, and you just vibing to it. All of a sudden, you like, dang, that's what this probably gonna end up being for you. I'm pretty sure. It's like you just after you get used to it after a couple times, you about okay, I see what they doing with this, and it's definitely gonna help some teams win some games. I think so. I think it's gonna be a game changer, man, for some games and for some teams out there. I really honestly do. They do, man, because we definitely got Cordell Patterson. I think Cordell Patterson. I'm just speaking on us. He's gonna be that guy, one of those guys back there. I'm trying to think who else that we have right now we could throw back there, but I know for sure Cordell Patterson is going to be a guy that we're going to utilize definitely in return game in Pittsburgh. Who you thinking for the Raiders? Just right off. I mean, just who you could think of right now that
We ain't got no, we
okay,
ain't got nobody.
you ain't
We
got
ain't got
nobody
nobody.
right now.
We ain't got nobody right now.
I just wanted to ask the
A
question real
different
quick.
day, But like I say, with how they tried to phase it out,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really see those big time return guys anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna say big time. When I say big time, I mean guys that threats to take it back because they've kind of watered it down the kickoffs. So it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
you may have thought about, okay, well, man, wait till this guy gets to the league from college. Like, man, he's gonna be nasty return. It's like, well, he got to earn a spot. Like he actually has to earn an actual position spot. Now he just can't be a return guy. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but like I said, maybe that does. Like I said, that could help because some of those guys that like I say that need a little bit more refinement on the actual position. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
That may be a benefit to them to keep them on the roster. Versus what's been going on here lately.
Facts. Facts.
So,
I dig it. I dig it. You like I don't yeah. I think they might play with that a little bit, man. But it sounds like baby girl, man. She calling you, man. She saying, "Daddy, you better come here, man. Get out there."
I don't know what's going on.
See, everything cool though. My dog's barking in the background, everything going on, man. But that was interesting though. That's interesting. I can't wait to see what's going on with that, man. But we definitely gonna break down these offenses and defenses next week though, for sure, for sure. We on that. Um, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. You want to touch on anything else, man? I hope that y'all was riding with us on that, man. That's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be super dope to see, man. It's going to be a make or break season. I can't wait till football, man. It's getting closer and closer and closer, man. Cannot wait till season start. So I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna be petty. Should I be petty? Should I? No, I ain't gonna be petty. 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 Pendergrass. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, bro. Not me. But hey, yo, man, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the show, man. I think that we touched on some things. I think we hit a lot of we answered a lot of the people's questions out there. Hit on some of the top NBA free agencies that's available out there. Also with the NFL rule and everything, we touched on that. Yeah, I believe that too, IMAX. It definitely will be interesting. Yeah, to see, with with the rules and the way that the rules are, and with everything, how that's going to work out and whatnot. Yeah, that'd be dope to see. I can't wait, man. But look, if y'all haven't already, man, make sure that y'all get at Shad on Twitter to purchase them books. I got mine. I ordered mine. I want y'all go ahead get y'all order in. Give them your Instagram, bro, real quick, so they can get a hold of you, man, and get that book, bro. Them books, excuse me.
Oh yeah, shit. Just Shad Horn. That's it.
Chad Horn, that
Yeah,
on
with the
X
E.
with an
Oh
E.
no, no, no. It's Maximo Boy 14 on Twitter.
Okay, Maximum 14,
Max.
Maximum Boy 14 on
Yeah.
X, or you know what I mean, they DM him, or Shad Horn.
On
Um,
IG.
on IG. So y'all can hit him up either one, IG or X. Make sure that y'all get in this inbox, man, and get these books, man. Support. It's just dope, man. It's super dope, bro. And I ordered mine. They're on the way. I hope
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Straight
They
up.
said. Yeah, they said it'd be that Tuesday. With the holiday, so they said it'd be that Tuesday.
Oh, you signed it too, bro?
Yeah, I got you signed up. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Straight up. Straight up, man. That's dope, man. I appreciate it, bro. Y'all can hear us on everything right now. Like I said, Apple, Deezer, uh, iHeart, Samsung, whatever I ain't on, you let me know and I'll try to get up on there. Um, Make sure y'all follow us on our YouTube channels, like, share, subscribe, go back and watch some of the old ones. Get in the comments. Let us know how y'all feeling us, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and spending some time with us because y'all could have been anywhere else today, but y'all was here blessing us with the views, man. So we definitely appreciate it out there. But until next time, y'all know how we're giving it up. Peace.
Want to see Truckinchubbzy live with co-host Shad? Tune in at Fans Point of View, Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. But in the meantime, in between time, enjoy the content. Don't forget to hit your notification bell for all updates. Thank you for watching.